There's no rocket science about the next thing that is about to happen in Nigeria. I pray that God will help the opposition of this country. See, the election will come, we hear noise, and we just jump again. As I'm talking, death touch one person. If there's no death, forget all this thing you are talking about. Everybody was going this way, I was going this way. This time they abused me, called me all manner of name. This issue of swearing on prophet, I feel for most Nigerians when they do this. There's no rocket science about the next thing that is about to happen in Nigeria. I pray that God will help the opposition of this country.
Alright, the video that you're about to watch right now is very serious, and I will urge you to listen to what the man of God said to the end. Please sit tight and watch this video to the end. But before we dive into the video, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and where you're watching us from. Please, all of us of good news and well-wishers of Mazina the Kano, there is something that the man of God said about this video, about the struggle of Biafra and what Mazina the Kano might be going through after he's been released from the Sokoto prison. So I want you to sit tight to watch this video to the end. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'll be right back.
There's no rocket science about the next thing that is about to happen in Nigeria. I pray that God will help the opposition of this country. See, the election will come, we hear noise, and we just jump again. As I'm talking, death touch one person. If there's no death, forget all this thing you are talking about. Everybody was going this way, I was going this way. This time they abused me, called me all manner of name. This issue of swearing on prophet, I feel for most Nigerians when they do this. You vent your anger on us. When this current government came into power, immediately they were sworn in. I started prophesying about 2027. And I said to you that I don't see anything different from what I'm seeing now. And I said, if there's any change as time goes on, I will tell you. And that as we move every year or every few months, I'll be updating you what I see. The truth is, the current government that is in power, I'm just seeing them growing more futures in the realm of the spirit. I pray that God will help the opposition of this country. So if you ask me, if there's an election today, we will still take the show for the day. I'll tell you, the current government in power. I know some people will, you are wicked. This issue of swearing on prophet, when we say the opinion of God's mind, is one of the things I feel for most Nigerians when they do this. You vent your anger on us when I'm just a prophet, I'm a messenger, I'm only telling you what I see. If you ask me of my own opinion, come and meet me one-on-one, I will tell you. But when it comes to vision, you could remember last time, everybody was going this way, I was going this way. This time they abused me, called me all manner of name. And I said, there's no rocket science about the next thing that is about to happen in Nigeria. We will just see the election will come, we hear noise, and we just jump again, like from here to here again, continue our journey again. If anything will change, maybe I will tell you. The only thing that can change, as I'm talking, death touch one person. If there's no death, forget all this thing you are talking about. The opposition should spend time. You don't need to create anarchy in the country to win election. That's the more reason why God will favor the sitting government. If you want to play politics, play pure politics. It will be nothing like this. You don't need to shed blood of innocent people to score a political point. If you feel you are popular, go there and run and do your politics. Whether you call it a good game or a dirty game, it belongs to you people. You know how you do your thing. Go and play your politics, but don't play politics with people's life. That's all. Once you involve people's life in the politics you are doing, you are going to lose. Give Jesus a clap offering. I'm going to talk as far as things that is going to happen in this country to 2031. And then I will move from 2031 to 2036. I will share some things, some visions that God has shown me. When the time comes, I will give you details. And the reason why I do these prophecies bit by bit is so that when the time comes, I can replay them so that you not think it's a guesswork. I told you that people said, they have seen the David that God is raising for Nigeria. I say no. That the David is still in the bush. Even the David himself have not discovered himself. So, they might be correct with the prophecy that there is a David. But nobody have seen. Even me, I can't point to the David to you. The incoming government will try their best and they will do a lot of remarkable change will happen. But it will be tough for some time. But there will be a lot of remarkable change. And I mean what I'm saying. There will be stiff-neck criticism. Strong one. It will come. There are some bad elements that will try to fight this administration that is coming with an unknown monster. And it's going to be sponsored by some elements because of political ambition. It is going to be different from what we used to know. It's going to come. There's going to be another reading. And I don't know. I cannot tell. I just saw something rising from a sea. It's a creature I cannot understand, trying to tear the flag. But as the thing is trying to tear the flag of Nigeria, the flag still remains intact. This government coming will do remarkable. I don't belong to any political party, and I don't flatter anybody. And I don't run after any politician. They do some outstanding, remarkable things that will shock this country. Yes, but there is going to be some bad elements that will come in to try to meet and do some plots. Watch what I'm saying. Between now and the next 2 years, you will soon tell me that Papa said this thing. But one thing that is beautiful is that there's going to be a smart way to overcome the battles. Don't undermine this coming government. What you think might not be able to offer goodness to Nigeria might shock you. And what is the scripture? He will use the foolish things of this world to confirm the wisdom of the wise. That's why I tell you, I said Nigeria is an handwork in the hands of God. This government is going to usher from now to the next time that I'm going to talk, the David that I've been talking about, this government. Watch what will happen. Tell me, prophet, what are you seeing? There is no battle that other governments have not experienced that we are not going to experience in another format. But things are going to move in a direction that will shock you. Will there be a swearing in? Oh, yes, of course. Will there be a new government? Yes, of course. Will things move smoothly? Yes, of course.
I dare to tell this nation today that this is the problem. This constitution can never give us progress. This constitution can never give us peace. This constitution can never give us unity. And unfortunately, most of us in this National Assembly, we don't have the spine to face what we need to give this republic to have peace and progress. What do I mean? This constitution has 68 items. 68 on the exclusive list. This constitution has only 12 on the concurrent list. And those 12 are written so nebulously, so fraudulently, that you know that the intention is to even undermine those concurrent lists. That is why those who want unity and peace in Nigeria must first remember that the name of our republic is not just Nigeria. The formal name of this republic is Federal Republic of Nigeria. Unfortunately, we don't run a federalist system in Nigeria. Otherwise, what is so unique about all those things that are in the exclusive list? We used to have a parliamentary system. And then we wanted unity, we wanted peace, we wanted progress, and we therefore said we are going to go with a presidential system. Honestly, there are many presidential systems in the world that have peace and progress. I can't quarrel with that. But we must put in place the same safeguards that presidential system across the world put in place, so that you can have what it needs to run the society.
You see, this man of God, I always pay attention whenever he's speaking, whenever I come across his video. And I wonder why, because this man of God, I've been hearing about this man of God for almost 7 years now. But not that I'm a frequent follower of him, or should I say that I listen to him all the time. But most times his preaching do pop up to my, on my screen, and I decide to listen. But inside here, everything that this man have already said, in one way or the other, happens comes in reality. That makes me more interested and very curious in trying to know who is this man, and trying to, to make sure that I follow his, handle. But most times, it seems like I have not even getting his correct handle, so that I will be able, to be getting his message all the time. But this man, I'm telling you, he's a real man of God. He's always saying what is going to happen even before it happens. And if you go through his prophecy and everything that I have already, most of his clips that I've already placed on my platform, you will see that there's nothing that he have said that, that has never happened. You can see when he prophesies about Mazina the Kano, he also prophesies about Nigeria, what is going to happen, even with Nigeria and Biafra. All these prophecies have been given by him long time ago, and all these things came to pass. And if you are going through the record of many other prophecies that he have given, even the ones that cannot call upstairs now that he have already said, but me going through them, I know that this man is truly a man of God, and every word of his mouth and every prophecy that he has given, he have already come to pass. Not all those ones of God said, and at the end of the day, nothing really happened. I know that most of the prophecy took time, to happen, but at least out of 10 prophecy that you gave in a day, at least some are should be happening immediately, and while some are should be happening in time to come, and some will take more time to come. But out of that, you see that none happen. But it's this thing, that this prophecy that has been given about the Nigerian government and what we should be expecting in Nigerian politics in 2027. If even before the 2027, if you look at what is happening now, nothing is different from what he's saying. You see that in Nigeria, each phase of election is brutal. That if you are not strong and prepared, you cannot stand. Nigeria election is not for the weak, and that's why when they say that it is a dirty game, truly it's really a dirty game. But what makes it dirty? Because the people who are playing in the game decide not to be transparent, decide not to be fair about the game. So whenever you came across this man video, and I love him whenever he talk about Mazina the Kano and about the Biafra struggle, and of which you also hear him while he said it. Well, sit tight to watch this video to the end, and don't forget to click on your subscribe button. Thank you and God bless.